Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news in what might be one of the most surprising and potentially game-changing moves this offseason. Sources close to the NFL are buzzing about a possible trade that could shake up the AFC North and significantly bolster the Steelers' secondary. The deal involves Xavier McKinney, the versatile safety from the Green Bay Packers, who's been making waves with his impressive coverage skills and playmaking ability. Now, it looks like the Steelers are eyeing him as a major piece to strengthen their defense, especially after a season where their secondary faced some challenges due to injuries and inconsistent performances. Xavier McKinney, a player who's already proven himself as a Pro Bowler and one of the top safeties in the league, might soon be donning the black and gold. The rumor is that Pittsburgh is prepared to send a second-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft to acquire him, a bold move that signals their serious intent to upgrade the secondary, a unit that's been a point of concern for Steelers fans over the past few seasons. The Packers, sitting at 5-3-1, with a points allowed per game of around 21. Four are reportedly open to this deal, especially as they look to free up cap space and focus on their core pieces, including their wide receivers. The Packers are said to be optimistic about their current position, but are also prioritizing cap flexibility, with McKinney's $3 million cap hit for this season, making him a movable asset. Now let's talk about what McKinney brings to the table. He's a safety who can do it all: coverage, blitzing, run support. His intelligence on the field is top-notch, and he's especially adept at covering tight ends and slot receivers, which is exactly what the Steelers need given their recent struggles against versatile offenses. McKinney's 2025 season was outstanding. He recorded 38 solo tackles, 12 assists, 50 combined stops, 3 interceptions, 5 pass defenses, and even a sack. His PFF grade for that season was an impressive 86.5, placing him among the top 6 safeties in the league. His coverage metrics are elite, an 89% coverage grade and an EPA per target of -0.21. That's exactly what Pittsburgh's secondary needs to elevate their game. Adding McKinney to the mix alongside Minkah Fitzpatrick would instantly upgrade the Steelers' pass defense. Fitzpatrick, already one of the league's best safeties, would benefit from having a versatile partner who can shift around, cover deep, and come down into the box when needed. The impact on the overall defense could be transformative. The duo would be a nightmare for offenses, especially with McKinney's ability to make plays all over the field. This move could also help the Steelers mitigate some of the weaknesses they've seen in coverage, especially against dynamic quarterbacks and tight ends. Plus, with Highsmith out with a pectoral injury, the Steelers' pass rush and secondary need to step up, and McKinney's presence could make a huge difference. Looking at the numbers, McKinney's career stats are solid. He's totaled 180 solo tackles, 60 assists, 12 interceptions, and 3 sacks across his career so far, with no significant injury history, something that Steelers fans will definitely appreciate. His 2023 season with the Falcons, after that trade from the Packers, saw him boost their coverage yardage by over 130 yards, and his overall PFF grade has hovered around 84.3. Opposing quarterbacks have a passer rating of just 70, one when throwing into his coverage zone, which underscores his ability to shut down passes. That kind of consistency and playmaking ability makes him a perfect fit for the Steelers' defense, which has been trending upward but needs that extra spark to reach elite status. The Packers, currently sitting at 5-3-1, have a 39% third down conversion rate allowed, which indicates some room for improvement, but also a team that's still in the playoff hunt. They're prioritizing wide receivers, which could free up cap space and open the door for a trade like this. The Steelers, with around $3.5 million in cap space, are looking at ways to make their roster more dynamic, and a player like McKinney fits perfectly into their plans, especially after the deadline passes. The team's management is undoubtedly considering this move as a way to solidify their secondary, which has been a weak point at times this season. Now, what kind of impact could this trade have? Well, pairing McKinney with Fitzpatrick would give Pittsburgh one of the most versatile safety tandems in the league. Their combined stats and advanced metrics suggest that this duo could elevate the entire defense, especially against the pass. For example, the coverage efficiency could improve by around 23%, and turnovers could see a significant boost, potentially adding plus 11 interceptions and more forced turnovers. Opponents' yards per pass attempt could drop from 6.9 to around 5.8, making it tougher for quarterbacks to find space. The team's win probability in key situations could increase by approximately 12%, especially in critical third down and red zone scenarios. This defensive upgrade isn't just about stopping the pass, though. It also translates into tangible benefits across the board. Opponents' red zone touchdown percentage could decrease from 55% to about 43%, and their third down conversion rate could drop from 36% to roughly 31%. That's a huge step forward in situational football, which often dictates the outcome of games. Moreover, with the pass rush also getting a boost from blitzing and indirect sacks, thanks to schemes that could incorporate McKinney's ability to blitz effectively, the Steelers could see an increase in their sack numbers by around 16% and blitz productivity by 20%. All of this combines to make the Steelers a more balanced, unpredictable defense capable of shutting down even the most potent offenses. Now, let's look at the bigger picture. The Steelers have been flirting with playoff contention all season, and a move like this could be the difference maker. The odds of winning the Super Bowl are already looking promising, with sportsbooks now placing Pittsburgh's odds between plus 1,500 and plus 800, depending on the latest betting markets. Adding McKinney, who's an elite cover safety, could push those odds even further, especially in cold Pittsburgh, where tough, physical football often reigns supreme. The connection between McKinney's potential impact and the Steelers' chance to turn a good season into a real Super Bowl run is undeniable. It's no secret that the team has been building around a strong defense, and with the secondary getting a major upgrade, fans can start dreaming even bigger. The Steelers have been smart in their approach, balancing veteran leadership with young talent, and this move could be the final piece of the puzzle. The coaching staff and front office are known for their strategic thinking, and if they pull off this deal, it will be seen as a clear statement of intent. Pittsburgh is here to contend, and they're not going to settle for mediocrity. The AFC North remains fiercely competitive, with the Ravens, Browns, and Bengals all still in the mix, but Pittsburgh could be positioning itself as the team to beat if this trade materializes. Of course, there are skeptics, and some might say that trading a second-round pick for a safety is a gamble. But given McKinney's track record and the desperate need for upgraded secondary talent, it's a calculated risk worth taking. The Steelers have historically been aggressive when it comes to making moves that can elevate their roster, and this could be one of those moments. If they get the deal done, expect to see McKinney immediately integrated into the defensive scheme, with coaches tailoring their game plans to maximize his skills. He could be playing a crucial role in key matchups down the stretch, especially against high-powered offenses that rely on quick passes and tight window throws. In summary, this potential trade signals a new chapter for the Steelers' defense, one that could lead to more turnovers, tighter coverage, and a more intimidating presence on the field. It's an exciting development that has fans buzzing, and if it happens, it's sure to make the Steelers a team to watch as the playoffs approach. The combination of Fitzpatrick and McKinney could be the perfect recipe for a dominant secondary, and it's a move that could propel Pittsburgh back into serious Super Bowl contention. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news.